gon' see coming. I just keep elevating, no losses, just upgrading. My lessons made blessings, I turn that into money. They gotta never settle, this view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. They gotta never settle. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me, I stay prayed up, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all.
Or some certifications to have to enrich your process. And also, you will have to develop different talent from your coworkers. And the number 3 is teamwork. That means that you have to collaborate with persons and value the difference because we have different opinions. Because we're different persons, right? So we surely have different opinions. So values differences will let us know each other and also appreciate others' opinions. That will let us build effective teams and also to have interpersonal savvy. Okay, the group number 2, create the future. We have strategic thinking, innovation, change management, and decision making. All this we have learned about this creating the future. All this week we have courses and meetings about these topics. Do you remember yesterday topic was about wicked problem? Do you remember if you were in the conference there they were saying that we have now a new type of problem that is called wicked. So for that solving that weekend problem, we use strategic thinking, different mindsets, and then they will provide innovation, as we heard before in the past conference, and also changing management means to be resilient, to act different at different problems. And decision making means that you will have to make a decision. It doesn't matter if you know how bad can it be, but you are forming your criteria to make this decision. And the last group is enable performance. We have a stakeholder orientation, results orientation, courage to challenge. That means that you are going to build networks or build solutions because now you are solving different situations. And also you will have to know your stakeholders, who they are, what are their needs and how to solve them. Also for the results orientations, we have to drive results no matter if they are not that good. But you have to find them and then provide the results. We have accountability, that means responsibility for all the process, then to take the problem. If you see a problem in your area, then you are free to take it and try to solve it with different solutions. Some plans and aligns optimizes the work processes because now you have different scenarios that can give or provide the solutions. And the last is courage to challenge. That means that now you have the plenty of solutions at the table, so you are free to challenge yourself and somebody with different solutions. And all these groups and all these skills are rated by 4 levels. We have basic, intermediate, proficient, and advanced. And we are going to know them. Do you have any questions, comments? Maybe you want to provide some comment about any of these concepts? Let me see the chat. Oh, we have no questions. Okay, let's continue. As I said before, we have four levels. The first one is basic. Basic means that you are in a basic understanding. That means you know your competence, but that's no more. You do your job, you perform your process, and that's it. It says does not possess the knowledge, skills, and abilities. Okay? But it's only the basic. You have to move forward. Okay? Then I guess that everybody is in this basic once it at life. But then when you try to move yourself, when you try to study, when you try to develop new things, then you will move forward. Okay, the next one is intermediate. It means that demonstrates more than an awareness, basic understanding of the competence, possess some knowledge, skills, and abilities. That means that now you are starting to know more about this knowledge. You are now concerned about the skill and you want to learn. Okay, so now you are in an intermediate level. The next one is proficient, that demonstrate full and consistent understanding of the competency. That means that now you are full of this knowledge. On my personal opinion,
Sí, es que
I can,
ya había hablado con,
okay. On
ahorita
my
hablé con
personal
Mafe.
opinion, I said that nobody is always knowing everything. Yes, so there is always a small gap to complete the 100%. So maybe you are full of conscious understanding, but something is missing. So never stop learning. Okay, we can learn more and more, even you have studied before. Okay, and the last one is advanced. In this level, you demonstrate an advanced understanding of the competency, but now you are expert in the knowledge. You have the skill very controlled and your ability is very high, is very controlled. And also you are independent from somebody. You don't need now somebody to be like helping you or like teaching you again because now you control your process. But it doesn't mean that you don't need nobody to look or to seek or to review your process. Can be useful somebody to help you to review, to clarify, to increase, to give the opinion, and then you can enrich that knowledge. And also advance is when you are able to transfer to others. That means that you're very expert and now you can transfer this knowledge. Okay, do you have any questions or comments in here? Is everything okay? Okay, very interesting. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's move. Okay, so now work with people. Okay, we have to inspire trust. What is that supposed to mean? It means that you have an authentic person, honest, transparent, and that will have to build help to build a very strong relationship with workers, with friends also because it applies at personal life. And you will have then a constructive feedback from other ones. If you inspire trust to somebody, then that person will come to you, ask for help, give their opinion, and then you can enrich your process. You will have the recognition about yourself because you are honest, remember. So you will recognize your missing parts or your strong parts, and then it will help you to enrich the knowledge. And then you will be and have accountability. That means responsible of the process of the situation. So that is what implies inspired trust. The next one is learning and development. That means that you will have to be very clear what you need on your job, your skills to be higher, to have opportunities. That means that you will be prepared for the future. Then, if you need to move to another area, will you provide new knowledge? The opportunity will be just for you because you are prepared with that development. And teamwork, we said before that is like working with people, inspiring trust, right? When you make teamwork, that means that you recognize you need help and you will provide that help to somebody else. Any questions or comments? I'm trying to be like fast to get earlier for lunch.
Not for my
Somebody
part,
had,
Mariela. Thank you.
okay, thank you, Claudia, right? If you have questions, you can type on the chat, okay? I'm looking every time. Okay, then create a future. Strategic thinking, that means that you have to be aligned to the organization's vision and goal and values. Yes, you have to know what is the organization goal in order to be aligned, in order to work for that goal. Yes, that is strategic thinking. When you are aligned to that goal, then you prepare yourself to do the specific task. And then you will assume some challenges that the organization is providing us to us every day. And also innovation, we have to be oriented to the future. That means that we are living present, but we are thinking in future. I mean, we are innovating our processes, providing new solutions, or we have different problems, but we are oriented to solve that problems. So innovations is always adding value nowadays to every organization. So for some areas or for some companies, there are specific areas or departments that are called innovation. That means that they are only planning and solving problems with technology, with design thinking, with mindset, with psychology topics, with marketing service. Yes. So innovation is not only for technology. Innovation is for every area of the company. Okay. The next one is change management. So that means that we are working with people. We have to know how to communicate to our co-workers. We have a need to communicate. So we have to have the skill of communicating with somebody, with everybody in the company. We have to encourage others. How do we do that? Oh, leading by example. That is one of technique. If you are leader, if you have a group of persons, then you have to communicate with them. You have to understand. You have to bring your help, listen to them, what their needs are, and encouraging to be better persons by having new skills, by taking courses, by having some travels abroad in order to get better workers in competence. And also, you have to be very optimistic every day. But we know that there are plenty of problems. I know we cannot be optimistic every day, but we have to remain. That means to be, to maintain optimistic. It doesn't matter if we have troubles. And if we have one big trouble, we have to be able to recover from that setback. Yes, that is another skill. Uh, that how do you recover from the bad times? Okay. And the last one is decision making. You have to understand situations and challenges. And no matter if you know that they are very tough, very difficult, you have to take the decision and you must be accountable of that decision. So this group, Create the Future, is more like for personality, right? Because if we are leaders, we have some techniques to learn about from, but most of them are from the person, from personality, and how do we share with somebody else, with the co-workers. Okay, and the last group, the competency framework, stakeholder orientation. We have to build relationships. We have to know our internal stakeholders and the external ones. We have to know their needs. We have to know their goals. And if we know the goals, we are going to help them. And also the help will be back. So this kind of orientation means that we have to be aligned with somebody else's goals. And also always look for win-win scenarios. Yes, because we have to help somebody, we have to enrich processes, but we have to look our own processes enrichment. And the result orientations mean that you are looking for results or looking for solutions. If you have one process that is kind of tough or difficult, we have to analyze, make the plan, and then provide the solution in order to solve and to find maybe new ones. Also applies standards and everything that can be on rule of that trouble, and then to deliver a value, just not solve problems. We have to find our own value to deliver to every product, every process, or every task we are performing. And also the challenge are always on that troubles, right? And the last one is courage to challenge. Do you remember that I said that you are working with people? So you have to be very confident. You have to be brave in a good way, and then show confidence to speak up, to propose, to provide solutions, and to challenge others, and also on our persons and the status quo. That means that if you have a process that is very well performed and you think that it will be another way solved, then you can propose. It doesn't matter if it's okay, but proposal always are looking for courage, that kind of challenge. And also you have to be very strong acting on our beliefs and values. That is kind of the personality issue I told you before. Okay, do you have then one question, one comment? I can read the chat. If you don't want to speak, you can also open your mics, tell me your opinion. We have 20 minutes and taking time. Okay, no comments? Okay, we're going to move forward then. Okay, I'm going to play this video. It is called The Barber, and it is about the group Inspired Trust. Okay, so try to watch it thinking in inspiring trust. Okay, I'm going to play it. Wait, please. I didn't share with sound. Please, 1 minute. Okay, now it's with sound. Please tell me if
This
it's
is the
okay.
Happy Hour program. Make your work a pleasure. Move with the rhythm of music. Our next selection, Brahms' Hungarian Dance, number 5. $0.15, please.
Okay. Did you hear it very well? It was music. He was not saying that much information. So now I need some volunteers to answer some questions. Okay? Be ready. Okay. What do you think is the best name for this video? Talking about competences. How will you name this video? Innovation, strategic thinking, results orientation. How would you call it?
Inspire trust.
Okay, inspiring trust, very good. Another one? Can apply many. Okay. You can type if you don't want to talk, okay? But feel free to talk. Results, okay, good. Another one? No more answers? Well, next question. Do you think the customer felt trust? What do you think?
He's afraid.
He was afraid, okay. Why? Why do you think he was afraid?
Maybe he thinks that the barber doesn't know the procedure, huh? Procedimiento.
Okay. About this process, I mean, shaping?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, another opinion? Do you think the customer was confident, felt trust, or not? Don't feel shy to talk. Somebody else?
Not at all. He seems to be worried.
Worried, okay, that's another feeling. Okay, and why do you think he's worried?
Maybe because he's looking at the barber that he's making like I don't know, this very how do you say this
Like very quickly.
improvisation? Yeah.
Okay, 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 very good. Very good, thank you. Okay, different opinion or similar? Do you have something? Okay, on the chat it says the barber looks very inexperienced and the customer does not trust him. Okay, so there are three persons that may think that is not trust. I mean, the barber is not reliable. Okay, thank you, very good. Okay, another question. Do you think the barber is trained for this job? What do you think?
Seems that he's making the best of the situation.
Okay, that's good. Another opinion?
Yes, but maybe he need to create an comfortable environment with the customer.
Okay, so now we're talking environment. Okay, very good. That's very good one. Okay, thank you. Okay, so you can say that the barber has the control of the process or not. What do you think?
No, he don't have the control.
Okay, and why is that, Claudia? Why do you think he's not in control?
Is when it's with the knife and put it in this special case.
With a knife. The one
Yeah,
that is shaving with a knife. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, and another question. Um, you said that maybe the barber is not reliable, is not providing or inspiring trust. What would you need to inspire trust from the barber? To make it slow, or what do you think is necessary to inspire trust?
Maybe speak with the custom and try to explain all the process
Okay.
before start.
Okay, that's a good one. So you mean that maybe the barber must say, hello, I'm going to put some cream on your face, like talking about the process. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay, very good. That's a good one. Okay, another one? Another opinion? What do you need?
Put some music.
But not the one that was in the video, right? Very
No,
rush.
no.
Okay, okay, very good. Okay, that's a good observation too. Okay, so now this video, try to apply in your process, okay? And then you will know if you inspire trust. Thank you for the ones that participate. And the last activity that we're going to do is very quickly, do you have the Menti page? Please go open your Menti page. What page? Somebody answered already. Okay, this is the code 68 22 25 39. Only 3 slides and then we go, okay? Because it's almost time to lunch. Okay, number one, competency framework defines key knowledge, skills for people in ArcelorMittal to succeed. Yes, no, or I'm not sure. What do you think? We have 4 votes for yes. Okay, this is very easy question. Okay, very good. 5 persons making opinions. 7 now. Yes, the answer is yes. This framework will help us to know the knowledge we have, the skills, and how can we plan to succeed for a specific challenge. Okay, very good. Okay, next question. There are only 3, okay? Okay, it says, we already have answers. Which are the 3 main groups of the framework? It's missing an E here. Okay, option number 1, working with people, enable performance, create the future. Option number 2, basic, intermediate, and advanced. And number 3, health and safety, business, business, finance, and project management. Okay, the 3 main groups. Do you remember the framework completed that I showed you before? Okay, we had 7 for option number 1. Okay, remember, basic, intermediate, and advanced are levels. Yes, are levels to get to the skills or the behaviors. Okay, so this one is the one correct, okay? And the last question, okay, thank you for the ones that participate. And the last question is this an expected behavior from work? Sorry, this is an expected behavior from working with people group. Inspire trust, results orientation, or innovation. Which one? Remember the group working with people, okay? Inspire trust, result orientation, or innovation. Okay, we have 6 for inspire trust. Yes, that's the one, inspire trust. This is another one, right? From another group. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Very good for all the ones that participate. Okay, I guess this is all by my side. Do you have any comment I can read in the chat? Or do you have opinions? You can open your mic and tell me. And I guess this is all by my side. Okay, thank you, Patty. Okay. Thank you. No more questions, comments. I really thank you being here, and I guess we are going to see later with some other conferences. Okay. Oh, you're opinating too. Okay, so let's end up this session. Thank you for being here. Maestro Juan, I don't know if you're
Yes.
in the meeting.
Yes, I am.
Teacher John.
Teacher John.
Teacher Young.
Sure.
Very good. Excellent. Include excellent. Dear teacher Mariela. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you a lot.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Rest of the day. It's Friday.
Thank you, everybody. Also. Thank you.
Have a nice week.
Have a
Yes.
nice day for
Have a
all.
nice week. Weekend.
See you later.
See you.
See you in another session.
3 o'clock the next conference. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Marila. Bye to all.